Grand to the rise, beloved. You already know. Go on and get some of that serenity right there. Good. I brought you to your stress reliever, one of your spots. One of your social spots. How y'all doing out there? Y'all doing all right out there? Hey. Y'all doing all right out there? What's good? What's good? What's good, social media? Being a man. Why the wind want to blow hard when I get around? What's going on? There it go. Come on, beautiful wind. How y'all doing out there? I just want to bring y'all to the spot real quick, let y'all see, we out here soaking up a little bit. Energy, beautiful. Breezy, not too cold. Hope a lot of y'all doing all right out there. Won't be insensitive to the channel, never that, you know what I'm saying? Sit back, been absorbing. Know we lost my mind. How I look at it, I grew up on music, right? So that the music that hit hard is that 90s, 80, 90 music really. Hit hard. Sure, because we was teens right there. We're coming out that teen going into adult, but seen Mr. Gotti lost his life. Should hit home for a lot of us men. We always should work. Well, I will always work to use a lot of what we go through, the social things that we go through as we lead forward, continue forward my journey, you know what I'm saying? On taking nuggets, taking gems out of the situation. That's what the good thing about how we doing things now starts to get more in depth about examples for ourselves and what so many of us are going through. How many of us out there are diabetic? That's what I'm talking about. And so that's one thing I didn't know about him. And then seeing some of the videos and knowing my own battle with diabetes at one point in time. Hearing the understanding insulin, took insulin for a period of time, I think 2-3 years, before I allowed myself to get off of it for reasons that, I found just for myself. Better eating diet, habitual soda drinker, habitual. I could suck down 3-4 Mountain Dews a day, yo. Hershey bars, just killing it, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And then whatever on top of that, you know what I'm saying, comfort eating. So knowing that some of the tips that I would take is that you diabetic, realizing our body already has, for the lack of whatever reason, we don't want to get too medical and all that kind of stuff, but your body is just disintegrating within, eating at itself in some way or some form, not producing a certain chemical and stuff to function in a normal manner. So what I took is just stay heavy on your diet. I'm 55, he was 54, so I stay heavy on my diet, watch what I eat, my intake, you know what I'm saying. Always knew being diabetic, that's why you won't never see Sean do no more than my little CBD, you know what I'm saying, because being diabetic, all that other stuff, a lot of us don't be aware that any other drug don't work. And the reason why it do work as diabetics, you have nerve pain and stuff like that. See what I'm talking about? So the holistic side of some of the stuff we use helps because the nerve pain. See what I'm talking about? I don't have nerve pain. Right? On top of that, the stress. Right? I could tell, like I said, I don't know the man. I'm just watching videos, right? So getting the feel, but listen to his last speech and listening to him speak. I sing. We diabetic, so we see these things, the episodes you can go through and all that kind of stuff. When he was on Nori's Drink Champ, that's for me. That would have red signs. All right, so let's lead into the next topic, though. I was really just coming on to be honorary, and love the music, listen to his brother, the struggles they had to go through and the hustle, understanding, listen to somebody else that was coordinating with him. Another outlook of it is it gave me an in-depth vision on things that we don't know, we don't hear about, people don't put in books and stuff like that because they're more private, or it wasn't time. But the effort they took to stay in the industry, and they, with their souls, with their not compromising themselves and stuff like that, that ride hard, because a lot of times we'll put everybody in one category, you know what I'm saying? I don't, but until you know, you don't know, right? So that was a pinnacle thing. How y'all doing today?
Good. All right.
Was hoping to do, because I feel on my part, many felt, those that watch, come in, pay attention or whatever, that one came in to disturb their balance of who they are, or you got money, woo-woo, nothing. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with it. We all know to do better and be better. It just takes a lot of us to set the example sometimes for so many of us to fall off and go left, go right, whatever. But do you pick it up by the wayside? That's what matters. So many, like one said, what I'm saying, who I respect, don't know it, but I still respect. You messed up church money, Nah, it's when we see ourselves through our children, and our children keep coming out in masses and numbers, in disturbance and unbalanced, then it's just a natural tone for a lot of us to do what we're doing, and a lot of us are catching it now. It's a beautiful thing to hear so many beautiful ones who think I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention. My elders and my supremes, I am. I just don't say much about it because at this point, and we'll talk about it more, I'm being told and in some ways forced to sit back and gather this for what it is. We don't move off of just energy because it's energy, and everybody else doing it. You know what I'm talking about? Have a purpose, have a why. Right? So my purpose and why today was one, give Bird God his just, his family, his people out there. They made beautiful music and stuff, pinnacle within the industry, and we can only hope that they continue to do great things. And thank you for sharing so much of what y'all going through and stuff like that. See, that's something we don't do. A lot of people we go through things, death and stuff like that. We go hide, or we go in our shell and stuff like that. And which is respect. You want to grieve in your own, but I know when I always look, some of us able to look back on some of the memories we was able to leave behind and talk about it and things like that. You'll feel more gratifying about doing it, being open, things like that. It's just true. That's just real. And it gives an everlasting, how back in the days, a lot of y'all don't really remember, some of y'all do, the young folks, your grandma made sure she kept them Polaroid pictures and stuff in a photo album, you know what I'm saying? Now we got them on digital and stuff like that, whatever, but and be happy to pass that photo album around when everybody coming in reunion and stuff like that. So that's when we look at these digital things. And then the next one is just us as a mass continuing to evolve within our health, understanding, getting more depth, more of us learning about ingredients, what type of ingredients, what type of seasoning, these and that, and herbs. And I got my homestead down there. They teach you how to plant up some stuff, you know what I'm saying? We're doing it. We're doing some things, all right? We might not be moving on a lot of things real fast and all that thing, because, you know, hey, who dictate time? I'll let you sit on that. You seem like she's a little tired.
I know, she's pretending. This girl has energy on because her bunny.
I talked to see a little unicorn. I said, I love me some unicorns. I be thinking I'm a unicorn. True topic though, real topic. Let's get to it though. Let's get to the meat and potatoes real quick so I can go and get with my day, y'all. This is my day. I was listening to some of the pastors. You know, I'm always put out the helpful things. One of the things I was listening to, because one thing I was concerned about, I'm concerned. Sure. I care about people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what it is. Some people don't care about people. But I do. Whether I like it or not. All right. Because believe me, sometimes you want to cut off, like, man, why do I care about this so much? And it's just like, and then you got to get like, why you think I sent you down here to care? Because there's so much that don't care. Pastors, you know, I get it. You got to throw some stones. We have to. Why? Well, ours getting caught up. This, that, woo. We see it. We understand. Feel thing. I ain't the one throwing the stones. I ain't the one in the closet. I ain't the one running around with such and such, want to catch such and such. I ain't doing nothing. I could care less. But because y'all know who I am, who so many of us are, and that we can see whatever, foresee, know nastiness, know who really is in the closet, all this kind of stuff, know who is on the snowboard, you know. So because of that, you know, we got to get all this. Empaths, why you so lustful? Empaths are so lustful because of this. You're an empath and you're alone because of this and that. But we get nothing about you see what I'm talking about? We get nothing about the systemic problem. I don't get nothing about that. The problem. This sits in front of you. Leads you. I only bring this up because it's a learning, like she said before. My journey was going to be a learning lesson for all anyway. Regardless. Once I started opening my mouth loud enough, people start hearing, who is this right here? Because you're going to hear me. Okay, got heard. You're going to feel me. All right, you got to feel. Good or bad. Okay. But then, one understood, I ain't gonna stop just because you feel good about me. Or I make you feel, you know, some kind of way. Good, positive. That don't mean that, okay, now what needs to come to light or what needs to be talked about don't be talked about or whatever. You know, like most people here, shut up, we don't want to hear it. I know why. I get it. I mean, you was touched, you was manipulated, you was one of those led astray, and instead of pointing a finger at the leader of the whatever, you even with the truth, that's okay. Because what we do over here, we clarify, like my beloved say, we open books over here. You will not deal, if you're dealing with somebody in spirituality, there will not be that for you. That's either because they are high level. I will show you this. They're so high level that they understand opening up to these folks, like they teaching me, can bring you this, woo. I had to learn the hard way. Why? I had to learn the hard way because, my mama, they groomed me, boom, I was around it. Now, I don't think I had to learn the hard way. It's just that they understood you learning the hard way going to be all right because we put you in this when you was young. So anything somebody throw at you, see how it works. So that's why it's like Sean, you reaching back to me, or in the ether, mama, you know what I'm saying, type. Like, why you didn't tell me this? And like, you didn't really need to know this. You just needed to, you equipped to just walk through this. Because as you continue to walk through it, you're going to know. Because some of the stuff, if you would have known, like the young one said, if you would have known beforehand, you probably wouldn't be here. That's real. That's real. Remember I told you, the flesh got to catch up to the spirit. Spirit already been up there, did this, did that, woo-woo, didn't it? That's why so many know. They can read me. See, like, you already, yeah, I just got to get this flesh to keep pushing and not do what so many gonna want to do and how so many want to be and how so many want to turn you to be and stuff. And that example for this is for so many others, because you're going through the same thing. You're going through trials and tribulations. You know you're in a situation you ain't supposed to be in, or anything, whatever you're going through, and you spiritual, and you understand that. But you see so much gravity or negativity and stuff grabbing at you and up in your face and all that stuff. There's a purpose. You know that. That's all it is. Just know that there's a purpose. Y'all say hi to my lady, my girl. Yeah. She out of Ethiopia. Medusa. She bad. So they bring it up now. Why so lustful? Why so this and why so that? Well, for one, I ain't a Tibetan monk. Anybody see a Tibetan monk around? Look around real quick. Why you pointing at me? Oh. Want to say everything comes from you. Okay, well, I wasn't the one. I'm not the one in the pictures that when we look at say, speaking of Tibetan monks, you ain't gonna see a picture of me. Now they got pictures of Tibetan monks that look like me somewhere. You know, they digging them up and stuff. But the ones that stayed over in the cathedrals and the monasteries and things like that, ain't no TV. TV? Man, we ain't got electricity. You better take this candle down here. Candles. Sitting on slabs. Ain't even got nothing soft to sit on. You notice that? Don't lay on nothing, get everything. Why? You over there hitting bamboo sticks, bamboo hitting your skin, you toughening up your body with everything, knowing all the martial arts and yoga sticking and woo-woo, standing, whatever. At the same time, you doing 6, 7, 8 hours of that. How many hours in a 24 hours in a day? 16 hours it is, 16. You see what I'm talking about? You ain't got time to be worried about looking at anything else because it ain't around you. We sitting up here and like, you know, you can go down to that store right there and get you a Playboy. You can get your Playboy, yeah, a penthouse. It ain't happening. And any feminine energy come around you, it's fully clothed. So yeah, it would be easy not to be in a lustful. It'd be real easy. Isolation. But it ain't that easy, is it? Ask our prisoners. Okay. So why? Well, the number one thing, functionality of your body. Let's talk about the performance of the human being body. You want to think you came down here with this body to build these buildings and stuff. You did. You the body. You did. The human being. Some of this stuff gonna go over a lot of people's heads. But originally, you was set out here, got in this body. As soon as you got in something like this, you was touching each other. Been curious, ooh. Where you get? You got that? I got them too, but I ain't mine. Don't do what yours do. And you sitting up there looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm sitting up there looking back at you like you crazy. Because what else was you doing? We sit up here and think we had all this technology and all this. We had something to watch. And yeah, we were watching each other. Mighty fun and we could show our babies and kids. Nature Boy says something. I'm not defending the young man. Whatever he did wrong, that's what he did wrong. I'm listening and paying attention to the understanding of what the young man naturally was coming to. He earned the right of Nature Boy, if you ask me. This will be adult, all right? I won't go too much down the line, but he say, he was talking about his child, how he walk around, and he just, you know, if the child is curious, you just let the child touch. Let's just say that. Now I know that's borderline for a lot of people and stuff like that. I totally get it. I'm not getting into that nature, and I know we can go down that hole because of what we're going down in society and stuff. I totally get it. Where he was getting at is our society is turned so you don't want to say well, I will say it, evil. I have to say that. Let me justify this by saying it. Evil because this, beloved, in our past, we didn't know no better. At some point in time, between puberty, touching young and stuff, we didn't know no better. And many of us can atone to that today when we look back at the past. Cause you're a grown man today, and I get it. There's sickness and I get it. I get all that. Plays a part in it. But when we doing it as a mass, like out of every 5 houses, out of every 8 families or something, you got to hear family had the child locked up and barely feeding them. And when you hear this stuff, that means we either going backwards to once we did, before we let the prescriptions of thou shalt not do this, thou not did this, I didn't, you know, whether you looking at the commandments or whether you looking at the 42 principles, you see what I'm talking about? Because they all the same. We just, at one point in time, we had a bunch of them and we narrowed them down because we like, well, we constraining ourselves a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. When it became unnatural for a little girl to sit on the daddy's lap and nobody to look at the father if the little girl got a little skirt on or whatever, and maybe her little bloomers or something showing whatever, but in a day when nobody thought nothing of it, that the father would touch or do anything to that daughter. Or vice versa. Little boy, there was once upon a time. I'm trying to tell you. But it came a time when we couldn't do that no more. And the reason because we allowed a behavior that was being done, unbeknownst to a lot of people, and allowed misogynized in, watch this, at social events and stuff like that. To groom them so they can continue to behave. So now we're here today, and when a time where our sexuality is all over the place. Let's put it that way. Diverse. Where folks, I want you to think about this energy. Pushes energy towards a certain group. This is real right here. Thank you, Most High. Transgender, gay, transgender, gay, and we ain't in. Listen. You push that energy. I don't care what you think about them. I'm not here to, I don't choose sides. I don't choose people like that. God made you how you is. It's how you act with me. You can be whatever you is. It's how you act with me. Okay, so I ain't in, don't put me in that, well, you liked it. Don't put me in that. Don't put me in no category. I don't get no category. So I'm talking about. But you push negative energy towards a group. You think the group that you think you helping, defending, all right, you think that ain't gonna come at them? Oh, Lord. What? And the reason why it's gonna come at you even harder, because you trying to tell the people you ain't God people. When everything on this earth, everything, godly acting, ungodly acting, devilish acting, it's all God's. Most High's. All Most High's. I ain't here to tell you or even worry about right or wrong. Right or wrong will be shown. So I say, pick up off that. I'm not here to defending folks either. Because we know how this goes, Sean, don't we? We know who's been up against you. See, I can sit up here and defend you or show you how you have an open door and you have a support right here in Sean's category, but in your own, when he came around, it's the purpose. It's the purpose. So it's a double-edged sword. We see what's going on. A lot of us ain't blind either that those who out here screaming, boycott this, boycott that, hey. Wake up, beloved. Wake up. Because see, the reality is, a lot of people that's screaming right now, hollering. Check where they used to work at. Check what they used to do. Find out why they hollering. Do your homework before you get out here hollering with them. Do your homework before people drag you into stuff that you like. You find out later. Like somebody said, don't nobody need no $20 million for no... I can't even think about what it was. There's a reason why he doing what he doing. I told you I want to sit back and look and watch. Find out why people that's set up in there 20, 30 years hollering. But all them 20, 30 years, they wasn't hollering for you. Wake up, people. Wake up, people. Should it hurt me? I gotta be honest with you. About some age-old laws that's ran its course of time. Pay attention. Because the people who them laws, who call themselves lawmakers, serve, protect, on them holidays, them 4th of July's, on them Juneteenth and all that kind of stuff. Hold the flag up. Think they representing you. Turning energy weapons on their own citizens. Stealing their own citizens' heritage. Violating their own citizens. Using foreigners that look like you, that is you, against you. Because some of them think you're dumb, stupid, lazy, effed up. Which most of us are. But why? You've been in this world thinking, and they allowed you to think. It was their propaganda to make you think. Your skin color. Some of y'all gonna have to wake up and see it was your skin color sitting up there wanting to be the cover. Wanting to be the overseer, over-receiver. Didn't mind selling you to the den. Didn't mind violating your little boys and little girls. And don't mind pointing a finger at one person to throw them under the bus to save the whole barrel. That's what it's about. And it didn't hit every corner or of our paradigm. Political, social, religious, home. It didn't hit the world. And why they want to shut somebody up like me? Speak about it. We speak about it. Why not? If they didn't put everything in my coffees, everything in my water, everything in my AC and my air, and I know it, my dog wake up sneezing, coughing, you'll be all right, baby. Let me get you out here and get some air. Let me run this stuff out your lungs. Let me buy you fresh water so you can get that going through your head. Dogs sitting up there throwing up, letting me know. I know many of y'all saying, well, go, why you don't do this? Why you? Come on now. You better know where you at. Know what's going on. Most I say, trust in me. Keep trusting in me, son. Keep waking up. Positive attitude. Understanding. I sent you to get up every day. That's it. Get up. And when I put something on your heart, talk. When I put something on your mind, move with it. When I send beautifulness around you to talk to your heart, inspire you and stuff, believe in it. keep doing this because this is what them other motherfuckers can't do. They're gonna start believing in you, Most High. Most High tell them, they're gonna start believing in you. And they're gonna stop believing in that crap they believe in. That's what my heart put on my heart. How you put on my heart? Let's get down to the lust. We very high power the body. Purpose you came down there from. Then the things around us. While we in that state is because of what's around us. I was born around this crap. I was one that peeped in peep shows at 6 years old, knew how to get into the adult theaters out there in San Jose. Running around with my Hispanic brothers and stuff. Was doing things. I'm one that grew up more adultish in that adult lane than a child. That's why you see the confidence in what you see at times, all right? I don't make excuses for who I am. I love who I am. I care less who don't. I need to say that again. I love who I am. I care less of the idiot or idiots who don't. Because you the one that can't sit up there just like you could tell somebody, oh, you masturbate. Oh, you look at this. But you the same one that can't sit up there and tell that preacher, that minister, you the same one that got a problem with your husband out there in them streets, wishing he did. Or that nasty wife, wishing she did. I understand. I see the stones, understand them, got them. I collect them. I make houses and stuff with them, man. I go sit in them so I can understand you more. Or you the ones that don't like it because, oh, there's enough over here. You can come to this. You can come over here to the organization because we have orgies. We swap wives. Yeah. We have a little thing. You can put your keys in there. We get drunk and whoever keys you get, that's who you go home with. Yeah, we hear all this. Problem is with y'all is we don't hear it no more. We don't have to hear it no more. Realm open. That's why they don't want spirituality around you. Because when you could open your mind, your third eye, you start seeing this stuff for what it is. Your third eye, people, I need you to do this again once more. Go look at Invaders of the Body Snatchers. With them glasses. Invasion of the Body Snatcher. The movie got you thinking you need glasses. Oh my God, look at this fool. Ooh, Lord, yeah. Ooh, she, ooh. Oh, ooh, he, ooh. That's the movie. I always tell you, the movie got to show you something to make you kind of reel you in the thing. But I ain't going to tell you that pineal gland needs to spin up. Need to wake it up. Ring it up. Because when that pineal gland open, you looking like, oh, she fine. Oh, got out. Oh, babe. Now you got to sit back at least 5-7 minutes now. Because you just, oh, she fine. And then you run in, oh, she fine. Oh, he fine. And you react. You see what I'm talking about? You ain't allowing it to do what it do. It's going to do some things for you. Sit back. Float like somebody told. Float. Just float. Young folk, man, maybe that first day we see it, we don't say nothing. Get your location, check a couple times, see, sit back. Women too, sit back. Because that's your glasses right there. Them the extra glasses, pair of glasses you need to see. And it ain't easy wearing them glasses. Just because you open up and all that stuff, I don't mean nothing. Because people open up just like you, and they can shift. They can shift. Just like they can cloak, manipulate. Even better because they've been doing that in that state for so long. You're a natural. So I'm talking about, if you're somebody like me, who don't use books, use this, don't go to no practitioners, if I gotta sit up here and read stuff out the book to do this and do that and all that, Most I love when we just. Now, does that mean I'm not gonna sit up here and jump on the bandwagon where people say, you know, you got people coming out of astrology and this is witchcraft and that's witchcraft. You know, teach his own on everything. Real talk. Teach his own on everything. It goes back to, we know right from wrong. We know what's helpful and we know what's not. That's all it is. And I will tell so many of y'all, you want to know if somebody not doing right, look at their age. Look at your age group. And if they look a little bit older than their age group, telltale sign. Telltale sign. Looking younger, telltale sign. All these things. Surely I'll be coming with content about, just about. I won't go in because I don't want people to think, you know, one said, I can't even remember what she said. It was a nice word, but, you know, corresponding with it in layman terms. One of the reasons why I understood what I do is going to be totally different, it has to be, is because on all sides of the spectrum, at this point in time, each side of all color spectrum should be doing their greatest to listen to a brother today say, and he's totally right, I've heard it before too, so many times. You'll know the godly ones when they speak on those who, you know, walking in a certain way. You have those that walk of, God wants you to be prosperous and be rich, and, you know, what they call it, the prosperous gospel, something like that. And he said the other flip side is those that seek prosperity within their health, well-being, fellowshipping, you know, things like that, the natural prosperity. So at this point, that's my telltale sign of the condition of our inner for who we are and what we're doing. And it goes back to Spirit keep doing it. Like, before I get on, it's going to show me so many things and what I can see is, you know, I just last looked at New York City, its streets, its homelessness, California, DC, Oregon, Maryland. Some places outside the country. So, and then to sit here and listen to prominent pastors, preachers, ministers talking about, I'm trying to tell you, man, it get redundant when it's just going through a different body, because this ain't nothing that Tupac, he talk about all the beautiful beloveds that like struggled with like, God, how to live in this world, and yeah, you need money and da da da, but do I need that much? And those that I rub elbows with got so much, and you watching people with so much that could help so much, but yeah, just you look around and it's like, do we got enough? Because if there's enough, then why is all this in the street and stuff? So it brings back to the understanding, always leads us to something, beloved, of why I can sit back and say, let Elon Musk, and if Gates want to get in there, and all them other oligarchs, go. Because if the people who've been running it get where I'm getting at, do I gotta say anymore? Come on now. The people who've been running this, we see what that look like. We ain't got to ask each other like, who was in charge, yo? You like who? Come on now. So I say this stuff because if you know you ain't worked in no office to stay 15, 8 years, 10, 20 years and sit at the podium and pearls and all, you ain't made no laws. You ain't forced and packed nothing. You just trying to buy and all that kind of stuff. Sit back and watch, please. Sit back and watch before you get on the bandwagon with people that's butt hurt because they lost their job. Because they wasn't doing their job. Come on now. See what I'm talking about? Come on now. This the reality. Let's be real. Let's be real. Because we here now. Because remember when Sean said, you're going to find out your skinfolk, a lot of them ain't your kinfolk. Don't get mad. I didn't get mad. I never got mad. I'm a participator, y'all. I'm a participator. I've never been a group guy, get in this organization. I like everything. So I'll tell you something. I like everything. I'm always find something in everything. So why would I want to destroy that? Destroy that. Nah. When you want to destroy something, there's something wrong with you. When you want to destroy something, there's something wrong with you. Because watch this. When you want to destroy something, and most guys like, no. I like that there. I like what that is, whatever. Better than I like whatever you doing and stuff around that you get destroyed. So then, who in the wrong? Come on now. Who in the wrong? Most High or the folks that want to destroy something? Come on now. Are we really talking out here? Somebody said real talk. Who in the wrong? And if you say God or Most High, then you know what they don't believe in. See how this works? Still staying atone. More coming out. I tell my beloveds, don't worry about having to support me in a way to counter with the psyops. You know what I'm saying? I see you. We waste energy like that. We waste effort. So many master teachers out there stepping and doing exactly what your square is telling you to do. Teach. Your masters. Many of you came out of what we see ourselves wanting to know more about. We know, but we want to know what happened. We know where we're at. We're working towards it. And it's just one, it's a couple of things. And they small. They small. You see us for who we are. We're the ones we get mad about. Pay attention. This will be the closeout. That's why I don't get mad at all about our brothers and sisters around us. At all. I applaud them in so many ways because, just like I said about our Jewish community today, that we understand as being the Jews of today who carried the lineage and didn't let it die. The Cabal and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'll say with that. We understand our originals. We understand those that have been kicked out of Israel. We understand that. Wonder if they'll be able to come back, the real Israelites. Wonder would they be able to come into the new Jewish fold. Or will their original color of the Jews hinder them? And we continue with the age-old, we wonder. But the beauty in it too, don't get distracted. As many of you was teaching these, it's spreading. Can't control what you can't control. Control what we can. And at this point in time, the chaotic experiences and things like that is to have less control of this. They seeing that the master teachers, it's too many. We might not agree in our stubbornness on how to do it, which way to go, direction, it's purpose. You too go research our history and find out why we never could get it right. Why be in one place with everybody when we can be in so many places with everybody, accomplishing so many agendas with everybody? They're not having these problems with social media just because China stop playing. If you want to think that for real, stop playing with yourself. These problems are because of you. Us, we, connected all over this world in so many ways, rising, influencing, empowering, from the bottom to the top. And it's effective, it's contagious. It's phenomenal. Stop thinking you need to tell me how powerful one is or who one is. Fool, I wouldn't say what I say and I wouldn't do what I do if I didn't know. Understand and vibrate the difference though. I paid attention to our problem, our issues. Why so heavy strong on the SEX? Because it's the leading cause of us going down. Find it. Understand it. It's their power of how they come at us and how they contagious. How they infiltrate your soul. Lay you down with something that they orchestrate against you, kill you, slowly. How they parade it around in front of you to bring you in a lower state. to make you feel like all you can do is that. Be a P, a pimp, a predator. Somebody to praise on somebody instead of somebody that prays for us. Understand who I am. I ain't here to play with you. Yeah, you beautiful, each and every one of you. But your beauty I need in a different way. To change the condition of us. You made us. I walked out of you. You did not walk out of me. I will not ever allow the opposite sex think they lower than me. We can only be equal, or you can be you. Don't let that go over your head. We can only be equal, or you can be the best you.
I know, did I ever ask where you from? Okay.
That's where we at.
I love your accents. And you speak French?
Continue to understand the caveman and all its problems, okay? All its distractions. We're not worried about it. Keep doing what we're doing, listen to each other, elevating, not playing with it. Everybody got their truth. Love you. We'll be back. All in the circle. All outside the circle. Alright? Y'all keep doing and being lovely, alright? Glad I was able to send y'all, show y'all this little scenery. And leave y'all with that. And leave y'all with that. Ducks up. We got the ducks. Doing it. Y'all keep being good to yourself. Love y'all. Sean.